Hey everyone, Andrew here. Today I wanted to show you a quick couple different ways to get sealant into tube tires. My daughter recently got a new scooter for Christmas and she rides it in the dirt a little bit. I want to make sure to minimize chances of flats from goat heads and thorns. So we're going to put some sealant into the tubes. So stay with me. All right, so what are we going to need for this project? We need some sealant. I use Stan's. There's a variety of different things out there. I'm a longtime mountain biker, so Stan's is my choice. You can get these individual 2-ounce bottles with the tip that fits in pretty well for the valve, so that's one option. And the second option is this sealant injector, also made by Stan's, comes with a hose, and you can get different fittings on the end for Schrader or Presta valves, and you actually inject the sealant in. And last thing we're going to need is a tire valve core remover. The valve core doesn't come out on all types of tubes. So please, before you buy all these supplies and go down this route, make sure the valve cores in your tubes are removable. If not, you may have to get different tubes or just run them without sealant until they pop. And when it's time to replace them with removable tubes, removable cores. First thing we want to do is go ahead and remove the core. And we'll use our tool for that. This is a Motion Pro tool that I've had for 100 years. You can get these on Amazon. You don't have to get a metal one. You can use plastic ones also. All the air will come out. And here is the valve core. And now the tube is completely empty. For a tube such as this, you don't need a lot of sealant, maybe an ounce or two. So the first method is to use the small injector bottle with this nozzle that'll fit right on the end, and we can squirt it right in. So I'll fill it up with about an ounce or two of fluid, and we will go ahead and put that in. I filled up my Stan's sealant into the injector bottle, and if we carefully position this in and squeeze it gently, we can let the sealant flow into the tube. Try not to spill. Oops, got a little spill, a little drip. It's okay. And then we will replace our core and snug it up. This needs to just have a small snug, nothing too serious. And then we'll put some air back in the tire. So moving over here to the front tire, got the bike secured to the workmate right here. Used a couple of clamps to be on the safe side. But moving over here to the front tire, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use the sealant injector as our second method. And we'll see which one you like better. So same as before, remove the valve cap. We will remove the valve core. And in this case, we're going to go ahead and thread on the end of the hose. This was leaking from having it for so many years, so I threw a small hose clamp on there. So we'll thread this on, just so it's nice and snug. And then we will fill our sealant into the injector nozzle, and it's measured over here, so you can pick milliliters or ounces, whatever you prefer. Like I said, I'm going to go with between 1 and 2 ounces because this is such a small tire. All right, and for the second method, we will go ahead and put our injector nozzle on, pour in the amount of fluid, and it might flow in on its own, but if not, we'll give it a little push with the plunger. About an ounce. And then this plunger fits on here. Oh, and we made a mess. let us try that again. This time without making a mess. Pour a little bit more in since I spilled some. And then use the plunger to push it all in to the tube. There we go. And this mess that I made. And that is about it. This will unthread. We might get another drip. If we do, that's okay. I already have another mess to clean up. Write this down. And then what we will do is we will put our valve core back in, minus the fuzz. Snug this up. And then we will get our pump. And this is, my daughter's pretty small, pretty skinny, so I've been putting about 20 pounds of air in. So pump it up. It's about 20. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Place the cap. And that's about it. So again, this is Andrew. Wanted to give you a couple of quick options for putting sealant into tubed tires. It depends on what you like. Either one will work. When I ride my mountain bike, which has Presta valves, you do have to use the injector. Since the opening is much smaller, you can't pour it right in. So that's why I have that. But I figured I'd show you both ways, and hopefully this helps someone out. Thanks.